So there was one thing that I got from Dr. Tori that I really didn't apply. And I think it's actually has something to do with me and my subconscious mind and my belief systems and my values. Like, I've never wanted to be perceived as a doctor. And I don't know where this came from, maybe my own self-limiting beliefs, but I never wanted the title of doctor. That's why I go by Dr. Junior. To me, I didn't think the rest of the world viewed me as a doctor, and I almost felt like an imposter. So when I opened my office, I never hung up my diploma. I didn't have my diploma up. For the first 6 months, there was no diploma. And then Dr. Tori and Dr. Seji as well, they all spoke of how much proof they have in their office and that they have these Harvard certificates. So you could go into the Harvard website, Harvard Medical School, and you could get a Harvard cert. You pay $200 to $300. You get a Harvard certificate for taking that one course. And now you have a diploma saying that you graduated from Harvard. And it's just for graduating from that class. And what they do is they have 6, 10, 12 diplomas all around their office showing that they graduated. I've won Best Chiropractor the past 3 years. I've never hung that up. I've won the most reviewed chiropractor on Google or something like that. Never hung it up. Never paid for the plaque. I never saw the need to have to prove to other people that I am who I say I am. And I think that has worked out for me. I don't know if it's for everybody, but I can tell you that I don't seek external validation. I don't need nobody to view me as a doctor. I know who I am, and I know that even without that title, the amount of people that I can help, that title doesn't define me. I see this with a lot of the students that come into the office. I see it with a lot of doctors. They start to over-explain the situation because they have to prove how smart they are, and they got to get the patient to feel this authority when they walk into the room. And they even change the way they speak, and they're using all these medical terms, and this is who I am. I'm not going to change for any patient. This is exactly who I am, and I show up as my authentic self on a daily basis. And yes, I hear the accent in my voice. I know how I talk. I know how I look. I know how people perceive me. But I don't allow that to define me. I allow my results to speak for themselves. Going back to certainty, I am certain because I have seen lives transformed in here on a daily basis. I have seen the level of work that I put into my craft on a daily basis. I don't need a diploma to say that I am who I say I am. You can look at my life. You can look at me as a man and know that I practice what I preach. That's why I tell so many people, they don't like to hear it. If you're a doctor and you're talking about health, but yet you are not the epitome of health, you are not working out on a daily basis, you are not eating clean. To me, I view obesity, if you're overweight as a doctor, that's like a doctor that smells like cigarette smoke. I don't care how many diplomas you have on your wall if you're not living up to the standard. Why would anybody respect your word simply because you have a diploma on your wall? I just don't see it that way. To me, my diploma, my badge of honor, my credentials is the amount of people that are in this office. The amount of reviews that I have on my Google page. The amount of photos I have on my wall. We get 60 referrals every single month. I gotta be doing something right? People wouldn't be sending in their family and friends if I wasn't showing up the person that I needed to be. If I wasn't fulfilling or over-delivering on what was promised. So maybe I can improve on that. Maybe I should accept the title of doctor and go by Dr. Acevedo and go by my last name and wear the white dress shirt with the tie like they told me to do. But that's just not me. I was told that I needed to hide my tattoos, that I needed to shave my beard, because nobody would ever accept me as a doctor. Like, this is what I was told. And it goes back to knowing who you are as a person, to know where you are, to be in integrity with yourself. Because if I would have just listened to them and played doctor how they wanted me to play doctor so that society can accept me, then I don't think I would be as successful as I am today.